Okay, now I'm gonna go look us onto public. Okay, now everybody can see this. Very cool. Refresh the window. Not window. Browser. There you go. Deal for dock. Da-ba-da-ba-doo. Cool. Okay. Right, now it's ordered. Just gonna some additional stuff done while when people show up. Ba-ba-da-ba-doo. You know, one of these days I really do need to get the goddamn stream starting now thing, so I don't just have to stream this part so everybody can see it. Maybe that could be worthwhile. If I do this, I can. Okay, go on to here. Ba-ba-da-ba-doo. Okay, put this in here. Okay, cool. Well, we're about to get started, I guess. I think I've got everything down. I guess I could just, like, briefly give, I'll give Esther a shot, actually, while I'm in field shop. Seems like a pretty reasonable thing to do. S3 probably shouldn't be too bad. I suppose it is still S3. S3 I was dreading him in the first place. Doesn't bother flop plans. Okay, fun, wonderful, very cool, very nice. I could probably just like do something like that. Probably 3P would be better here. Yeah, because 3P has more efficiency. Yeah. I'll bring in some instances as well because instances are kind of cool. Dang, I have to send hello quickly. Okay. It does not want to load, huh? Technology, I guess. I'm gonna go. What else do I bring? Durian's already helpful. Probably not unhelpful. What else? What else? Squash. Squash is far from a bad call. Yeah, we'll just get started. Okay. Just to, like, get things going. Smugglums. A brilliant name indeed. It's weird how, like, some, like, Lunatic can change all the S level names. I don't know why it does that. Names aren't too important, I guess. Anyways. I should probably put... Okay, that barely worked. Do I put, yeah, I actually don't know. That's not gonna kill that in time. I'm gonna have to go trade on that, I think. Or not. Maybe it's possible. Who knows. That lane is gonna be a problem. I may want to cherry bomb that sooner rather than later. If I could cherry bomb all this. Yeah. I'm actually just gonna go focus more on stacking torchwoods than anything here, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. Stacking torchwoods allow me to do more damage here, so I think that is the play. Well, obviously stacking torchwoods with damage. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, that'll mean that I can now do even more damage. Okay, that was bad luck. I hate goddamn bucket as well. Why can 10 spawn bucket hits? It's so dumb. I mean, I can kind of appreciate that you can kind of stop spawning them, but come on. Okay, I'll put it there. I'll put that there. At the very least, that tent's going down now, so imagine not last too much longer. Good morning, Kevin. How are you doing? I think I could probably just stun this. I tried, to be honest. Yeah. Free beer just makes this level infinitely easier. Rip. How on earth do I do this? Yeah, I've lost. Okay, never mind. Take two. I think that's the right strategy. I just need to... Do I just not go that far forward? That's probably the solution then. Just like one column of torchwood might be enough. Probably does seem to work really well for waves though, so yeah. Really don't know. I'm going to... So about you, because I'm not using you. Can he already use? I don't think so. Nah. Up after it is. Okay. Okay, now let's see what we can do. I think 3P is the strat here. I know we don't only have 3P by now, but whatever. Future plans I don't care about. It does seem like I just need to be more cautious where I put things, and maybe just try to get rid of the importer much earlier on, I think. The importers, when they start going at this level, become an absolute nightmare, because importers. If you just let them do whatever the hell they want, they will just win on the spot half the time. Which sucks, but that's how importers be sometimes, you know? Okay, now I need to put a second fruit beer down there. Okay, there's literally no way I can stop an importer. Come on. Okay, at the very least it's in the middle lane, and middle lane is going to be way more defend than the other lanes for a lot of this level. There's also one on that lane. That's a bigger issue. I should probably cherry bomb that. Maybe. I'll put the torchwood here. I'm gonna go put another freebie there, because that just means I can do more damage. Generally you particularly want to put them on 2 and 4, but they're full. So I think it's a good idea. I'll put down another... Do I put some blood, or do I just save for more repeaters? I don't think saving for 3P is a bad call. I'm actually going to cherry bomb all that. There's too many importers there, I think. But it's here. I'm gonna go put a 3P up here. Guess I probably could do like feature or something actually. That might be a decent call. Just like cheaply add additional DPS at top lanes. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna have to do the top and bottom lanes first for the defending part. Because I think the middle lane is never ever going down without an easy fight, rather. Jesus. Those imports are activating. I can't stop them. Okay, I'm going to have to make sure I can burst the 10s down as soon as possible then. There's things up there and there's a guy down there. I don't mean Corn Splash right now. Yeah. Okay, that at least does that. Yeah, that's not winning either. I guess just 3P isn't doing enough DPS. Maybe. Okay. I'm now out of plants I can lose, so that's fun. Yeah, that lost you. Yep. Good lord. I think it is probably just trying to get some heavier damage down. I guess I can probably go for Spikeweed as well. Spikeweed might be not a terrible call. The issue really is here that the biggest threat is importers, and I can't really get rid of them quickly. Or cheaply. It costs a lot of plants to get rid of them. I'll go for repeater. I'll probably do, I'll have like one column of repeaters and one column of repeaters. It's a lot more expensive than before, but I think for the most part, the actual DPS that repeaters provide should hopefully make up for it, I think. In theory, at least. Okay. Over here. Okay, that's the worst possible place for that one theme to show up, isn't it? God damn it. Guess I have to spend a lot of money to get a Gatling down already. And that's just not gonna work. The Gatling is certainly helping in terms of DPS. It's got good DPS. It's very clear that it'll work, I think. Biggest strategy I think it'd work. But that RNG was so bad that this strategy is just gonna collapse now, I think. Because I just can't do anything about this. Or not. We'll have to see. Okay. I think I'm just gonna put that there. I do need to up more DPS on that lane, just keeping not dying it. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go put a repeater there because there is a Crystal Skull there. And I don't want a Crystal Skull to do anything. Okay. Good so far. I'm actually gonna put it there so I can outpower the bloody tent. Because the tent is probably gonna be the thing killing me here. Yeah, it's very clear that the repeaters here are doing a lot of work. Need to go a bit splash in that lane. I need to go stop powering through that lane. I think I need to cherry bomb that lane. Yeah, I think that lane just needs to be cherry bombed. Well, that is a shame and a half. That lane is probably going down. Yeah, I don't have a sun. Yep, I will. Good morning, Bucky. Good morning. Melissa would live. Best username 2020. Yeah, was the lockdown signing on? I don't know. I'm probably just gonna be doing this level, but then move on. I probably won't be using Solar much anyways, even though Solar is broken. Thinking of a strategy here. I think I just didn't get unlucky for the first goddamn bloody imp where it decided to spawn in the same lane as a Coned. Where if anything else happened, I could have dealt with a Coned. I am annoyed about that. Then this level's been down, I think. Lunatic moment indeed, yes. I still don't know why we decided to rename this level in Lunatic, but whatever. Just like a weird set of levels to rename. I don't know. Because I feel like most levels still have like the original names, except for the S levels, despite the fact for the most part the S levels are the most iconic levels. So keeping your names anything else is less relevant? I don't know. Maybe it's just me being me. I don't know. I'm gonna reset because that's not gonna do. I'm an idiot. For that one, I put it on, let's see, Fury. Okay. No, save. L3. You know, the third lane. Instead of doubling up on the same lane because I need space. X10, X levels have changed names. X10 levels have changed names? Okay. I don't know, maybe just never noticed so far. It's weird to me though, I don't know. It just feels weird that, like, a fan-made hard mode to change the names of some levels when, for the most part, the original names still work. Integration still works, yeah. Okay, so I can put this here. Put a 3P here. Now put a 3P here. Don't put the 3P on this lane. Putting a 3P on this lane. We do not need two 3Ps on one lane. That is how we lose. Okay, so I'm gonna go put this here. I can't remember if repeater can deal with that. I don't think they can, actually. Well, whatever. Okay. Okay, I have to do that, I think. Okay, now we have to place some more 3Ps just to clear the same lane up. I just have to beg for guarantee, I guess. Or just cherry bomb that. I think cherry bombing is probably the best call, actually. Okay, that is... Okay, that was probably a terrible way to place a torch with, because that's going to lose a lot of HP already. Well, that sucks to suck, I guess. Yep, I played this badly. Yeah, wait to... Oh, no, I can probably still survive this, maybe, if I play well. Maybe not now, that lane's not coming down quickly. Yeah, I've lost, okay. Moving on. I have a few more shots, and when people start really arriving out, I'll just stop to the actual main levels, because nobody wants to watch me struggle on this level for years. And years. I do think this is the right strategy. I think I just need X to do it better. To Dream Luna Moon? Currently doing this level. I'm struggling. Yeah, good morning. That gives like 2 more attempts, I think. Then I'll move on to Forest by Caves, because Forest by Caves is probably gonna be at least more viewable, and at least I won't be struggling so much. Nothing. You've missed nothing. The stream's just barely started, really. I've just been doing this all a few times, waiting for people to show up. Let's go put a deck, that just makes sense. I'm going to need to put a torchwood here. I'm going to go try to do something to clear out those tents. Do I just cherry bomb immediately before I do anything? That doesn't feel right, but I think that is actually technically the play there. Oh. That top's going to be a problem. I need to get a repeater on that lane. That middle lane is being hit a lot, so hopefully I don't need to back it up, but it is spawning a codehead immediately. Because of course it's spawning a codehead immediately. I think the next lane I put one on is definitely have to be that lane, or I can do that. That will also probably do the same thing. Or not. Yay. That top lane is also not looking great. Maybe I can... Whatever. Okay, hopefully that should be enough to keep that in control. Oh my lord. Okay. I'm using up all my answers early on, so that's, not a great call. It's a sign. But I don't know, maybe it'll work well in a... Nope. It just immediately breaks. Sorry to allow you. Man could someday, or whatever, I don't know the actual name. Oh dear me, this is going to be a bit of a mess. Okay, one more try. I think strategy can work, it is just a case of just placing down the Gallings at the right time. In this level, would it be worthwhile if I, instead of going for like a 4th something, I just go for 3rd, then go for Gatling, and then maybe think about it. I don't know, maybe it is. I think the proper solution here is probably just to try to go forward like 3 columns of repeaters, but I don't actually have table and repeater right now, so... I'm not sure it's a really viable option for me right now. It is more forgiving in Alpha S3, that is incredibly funny to look into. This level's probably still harder though. No, it's still harder. Just because... I think just this level just feels like it's way more restrictive in general to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just wrong. I could well be just wrong. It would not be the first time. I'll go put okay. Bob it up. Okay, get the final sunflower. Okay, now I can start reading. I definitely need some more gatlings because, good lord. Okay, that one died, so at the very least I only have to put down one gatling at a top lane. Is this worth? I think it's worth putting us here now. This lane is gonna have to be an issue with. Actually, both these lanes have pause right now. I'm actually gonna go put that down. I'm probably no, I don't think so. I was going to. Oh my lord, there's something in a goddamn bucket at. I think that's me losing here, to be honest. Yeah, that's just a loss, I think. I'll run it through, but I think I'm just lost here. Iteming is a way you can get back from this. Yeah, I've lost. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll give this level for now. I think the solution here is probably tier 1 repeater. I don't think you can do it with tier 2 repeater because tier 2 repeater just cost way too much and the other game's way too rough. So, rip. It's clear you can get the end game with that strategy. It's just trying to get to the end game because you just don't really have enough space for sunflowers. I wonder if you can probably do that level without using Torchwood then. Because if you don't have Torchwood, then you can have 2 columns of sunflowers, and that will buff up the amount of time. You may have just gone for 2 sunflowers, would have been Yeah, I'm gonna give this thing one more shot. I said I wouldn't, but I know I'm thinking about it. I think the strategy there is just to do that. If it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna skip the level for now entirely. Sorry. I feel kind of bad for going immediately back to a level after saying I wasn't gonna do it, but you know, that's how I work. I have an idea, I'm gonna go through with the idea. Even if it makes everybody else's lives hell. I'm doing it. Actually, do Tears of Torch will give him HP. Yeah, you do. Oh. Well, that probably solves every issue. Whatever. Goddamn Tear Torchwood, why are you like this? Other plan I need is like squash and squash and cherry. Blech. Cherry allows me to get rid of him. Quarter tense. Nothing else does. But yeah, cause like 75 less stun for Torchwood makes Torchwood a lot better, as well as just having more HP in general. I don't. Yeah, Miles not here yet, shockingly enough. They'll be here soon, probably. I'm actually just gonna put it down here. Probably should put down on bum line. Thinking about it proper. Yeah, because from bum line I don't. On the other hand, actually no, because I want to put down a repeater for you, because I want to get repeater out quickly. I won't be able to kill that at all. But I don't know, maybe that's useful. Not killing it, like useful. You know what I mean. Okay, cherry bomb number 1. Going off now. Okay. I think this might work. Maybe. Maybe not. I have to hope that is enough, I guess. Yeah, I think it's just gone down. There's no way I can kill that quickly enough. Yeah, no. Okay, whatever. Moving on from this level for now. I hate S. I just don't like S3 in general. Importers are just incredibly dangerous and can be incredibly RNG. Because of the way they work and like moving RNG and crap, it's very, very possible that your consistent actions will result in very different results. So yeah. No, well. Who cares? We've got level levels to do. We shall do other levels. Starting with 5-2, which is... I think it's like the only... I think it's like an ice blockade intro or something. Ice blockade intro slash probably a heating intro. Nope, actually, blockade's not here. Huh. How interesting. I know what to tell me in these levels. I guess I'll use Melon, because I probably haven't used Melon much yet. Actually, no, I haven't used Melon much yet, because there's no levels to use Melon in. I could go Speed Shooter, maybe. I'll go for Endurian, and I'll go for Celery, because Celery's immune to Frost. Which is a big reason why Celery should probably have been Frostbite Caves, but whatever. Seriously, it's just still so weird. Like, why is Verona in, like, 410? Like, you put Celery there, and Celery is, like, a pretty solid pick. It's not the best plant in the game, but it's enough. Screw you and your column 1 Icewind. I'm gonna go put an Endurian here. This would be a great opportunity for, Repeater. I don't want to use Repeater because he's repeated like so many goddamn times already, but this is the time for Repeater, alright? I always kind of forget there's an alpha, so I was wondering why I couldn't. Yeah, that's true. It's sometimes very easy to forget that they're different versions when you're too used to like playing one or the other. Part of the reason why having two versions of the same game is still really stupid, but that's the point. Hello Brent, how you doing? Okay, I'm gonna need to spend a lot of sun soon. I'm actually going to put an Endurian here. I'm going to go put... yeah, I'm gonna go just Grimald to squash. I've lost forget Connor's levels. Alpha just forgets like basics often as well. It just doesn't like using like the same set of zombies twice, even when most of the zombies are things like bucket heads and things, which should probably be in more levels than something like Alpha. Charlotte is going alright. I've got a things with Charlotte right now is just kind of spending time on that. I'm really trying to focus more on the Plant vs Zombies 3 video right now, and then I'll be doing the trailer, then I can work more on Charlotte 1.2, 1.1, though I am already doing that. I've already done a bit of that. So it shouldn't take forever. The invisible sideways is just like I have to do a lot of things first, which you know, very fun. I guess I can probably actually put off the trailer till Charlotte 1.2.1 and then just release them both at the same time. Because to be fair, actually, most people already have played with stuff in Charlotte 1.2 already because of the early access stuff, which, well, is very helpful so I can get content out there without having to worry too much about everything, so people can know Shell's not dead. It's not really helpful for trying to get people to continue being interested into it. So that's really the plan, and actually think about it. I don't know. I know nobody's here to talk about the woes of mod development, but there's that. Okay, just gonna put it there. And just start freezing all these things. Give me a second. Oh, sorry about that. I just have to turn off an alarm that goes forever. After falling on what I'm going to record, I'm actually not sure, to be honest. I think there's some, like, pretty good ideas I can do. Part of me wants to do like a series on Alpha, partially, but I think that's just not going to go well. Maybe the issue really is that there's like a few options, but none of them are really great options. Like one of the things I was thinking about doing would be fantasy, because fantasy would have a lot to cover. But there's also like not a whole lot fantasy has, which is like good design. That makes sense. And I think the structure of its game is probably a bit weird for kind of things I do. Though, of course, after the first thing would be continuing Nightcast, because Nightcast is still being worked on. Then, I don't know, maybe Into the Storm. Because Into the Storm is probably the closest I got. I don't know. Infostorm was like probably the best idea, but I'm not sure if I really want to do that. Because I think Infostorm doesn't even have like any new content from the last time I played it, so it just kind of feels like I'm just playing it for the sake of playing it, which is probably fine in its own right, but yeah, no, I don't feel that doesn't sit right for me, I guess. Oh, this level's incredibly spammy, and I'm just like not paying attention to it, to like the right at all, so I just keep squashing and just cycling. Frostwind, man, I love Frostwind. It's such a good gimmick. I need to record my phone, actually. I think after stream I'll probably go straight to recording Fallen... What's the next world? Dark Ages, that's the one. Which is interesting. Well, it's not interesting, but you know what I mean. My hand's hurting from just having to spam hot potatoes so many times. Why do you make me suffer like this? Hell of a one. How you doing? That should be fine. I mean, tell you honest, I think Celery is just carrying very, very hard here. Oh, come on. I have to unfreeze all of this now. My hand's gonna kill me. Nah. Yeah, I think Horder's in the second half, so like the entire first half is gonna be incredibly boring. I don't know. I don't know if I've always been 50-50 in Haunter. I think Haunter itself's a good idea, but it's just never used. I also just, yeah, what do I it's when just hurts my hands. Ow. Okay, I'll ignore you. I think of Fallen DA, I remember last time I didn't like it because the zombie was just never used. Like, Jess is used for 2 levels, I think, in total. Despite being a first special introduced. Like, it's only used in the first half, and then in the second half it's not even used at all. And it's not even used in, like, the Omega level either. Jess just never uses Fallen, even though it does have some changes. Which is interesting. Oh, no. I'm getting PTSD from this level. At the very least, it's not like the goddamn, at the very least, we still have, like, Hurricane, not Springbeam. Only 7 and 3 best strategies, yeah. It does seem to be a running theme, frankly. I'm not sure if that's I'm pretty sure that's not a good thing. But either I can just, like, keep stalling you and just rack my son. What? Why aren't you flying? Okay, now you're flying. Okay. I'm gonna put this here. Apparently, so it's like stuff. I just realized it's like I know that like a dodo flies over walls in Eclipse. I think. I'm pretty sure. Does it just like fly over sapling? Because sapling's technically a wall. Is that how that works? Oh well. It seems Dodo doesn't want to fly. Is it because it's like not walking onto sap tiles? No, is it? Okay, I don't know why it's just not wanting to fly. I guess it just likes being annoying. Unfortunately, also it's either crappy tier or Hurricane. Bleeping Miles, shall stream later. Oh yeah, sure. I saw a video, it's just a video I'm trying to watch currently, I think, which I probably will prioritize watching first, which I'll probably do as soon as I end the stream, I think, maybe. I don't know what I'm doing on the stream, there's still a lot of things I can do. I probably will watch that because, yeah, I like watching videos. It's like a 3-hour long video, so, you know, it's always just way too long and clearly things to tell too highly, but it's just fun to watch. But yeah, I will absolutely be watching a Shell stream, because it's always just fun. It's like, one of the things you have to remember is, like, from, like, a modding standpoint, the only thing you really get from making a mod is watching other people play it. That is it. You don't get anything else from it. So it's kind of questionable how relevant and how nice it really is to work on one. But, you know, it's probably important to watch for me, just in case. Plus, it's also just a good, best way to get feedback, because I can see how people playing directly. And I can see if, like, the goddamn people not realizing Wall and 8 exists for 11.6 will keep it going on. Because it seems there's been a running theme that a few people now have Completely forgotten that the Walnut 8 exists for the level that's designed to introduce it. Which I really make sure is actually a ring problem, and not just a few people being idiots. Because it's really starting to bother me in my head now. If it is a problem, I know how to fix it anyway, so this is a decent idea how to. In a way that's less disruptive and works this in a shallow theme. Throw that away. Spikeweed OP. I think it's like something satisfying to it, yeah. I think it's probably, to be honest, I find myself fairly demotivated modding these days. I tend to mod very slowly as a result. You actually probably notice this, that like a lot of Shallow took a very long time to make. I spend like weeks at a time not working in the game, and I spend working in the game for a few days, then I do something else. I just don't like doing the same thing over and over again, so I don't mod nearly as much as I probably should be. But you know, it's fine. I think people tend to enjoy what I make anyways. Okay. And level's basically done, I think. There's like a lot of Hurricane to afford, but that's about it. So I just blow this one. And it is probably going to be this one. And then middle. I swear, okay, fair enough. Let's see, red. Okay, now the level's done. Cool. A lot easier than the than the Eccles version, I'll say that much. I don't know why in Goddamn Alpha they decided to make this level into hell. Still, I despise a 5.3 Alpha. It is bad in every way. Fails level, fails to do something useful. It's goddamn Hot Pot, which is a second time in that, which has happened already again in that mod. So I don't know why they decided to bring that goddamn idea back. Hit a level. Yeah, but Hot Potato Intruder was 5.2. Because that's where you get Hot Potato. Whatever. Okay. The 5.4 is a level. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This is always weird to me. Like, why is there like frozen puff shrooms here? Why? They're not good. They're not useful. They just like waste space. Also, didn't realize you don't get like much here. Found fellow like bulb. I'm gonna use Spikeweed here. Spikeweed can pierce. It doesn't get frozen, which is the big thing. I could probably go for like Torchwood plus Coulson that maybe. Because Torchwood doesn't do any fire damage, so there's no real need to just not use it. That's Torchwood's banned. No, it's here. I forget what Torchwood was. True. Hobbiton does need 2 intros, obviously, just like Garlic. Who also just has 2 levels which play the exact same. That's so weird. Like, just have like 2 levels, one after the other, you basically play them the exact same way. Yeah, true, 7 Sea Slow will be very nice. I don't know what I'd be putting into it though. Probably like Squash, mostly. Squash or maybe like Hot Potato. I don't know, I'll decide later. I still don't know why the bloody postures are here. They seem to be running theme a lot now, which I've kind of noticed, but there's like a weird amount of like random levels which use like the Knife Lines and Day. And I don't know why they exist. The 7 Sleeve Slot will be a massive buff either way. Because 7 Sleeve Slot... 7 Sleeve Slot... Okay. 7 Sleeve Slot should just be in general helpful, just to get a bit more economy up and just get more options available. There's a few plants which would be very nice to use, which I can't really use with like the current amount. I wonder why they use it. I can kind of see some of it. I know why to an extent they do it, and I wonder if those levels in the future will be changed so they don't do it. I mean, like, I know, like, Shallow has, like, a level like as well. Like, I know 6-7 has, like, Sunstream and Day when it's usually banned there. The only reason I like it, by the way, is that the original version of release of Shallow, Sunstream was actually available during the day. But that was changed because Double Sunflower was way too strong. So it's now night only. Spectrum is always only night now, because Spectrum is bad. This is like personally like the easiest strategy I could have come up with this level, because it just counters everything this level tries to do, and then some. I find it funny. Because Snapdragon basically blocks the shots. Torchwood lines up the flowers at the plants at the back. EBL 5 is just a weird level in general, though, isn't it? I can't remember EBL 5 properly, but I do remember it being weird. I think like most EBL was a weird set of levels though. I'm not sure if it's good or not. I think if I remember, I think it was like probably the best set of levels in like 1.9, was it? In general, they were just the only good set of levels there. Because 1.9 also introduced like LC Part 3, which was a really bad set of levels. And GM Part 2, which was Gimmick Central. It isn't the weirdest levels I've ever seen in mod. I don't know why they exist. But I'm not looking forward to having... I'm probably going to skip most of Plan Quest when I'm doing Lunatic stuff. I imagine that the Plan Quest stuff will be coming a lot later anyways. I don't have a lot of Plan Quest on... No, the Quest one's even done yet. I don't think any of them even available. But I probably will just be skipping most of them because I just don't think it's worth the time. You know, the thing about it, it's really weird that Eclipse has a bowling quest, actually. It's like the only quest, really, that exists, which is, like, not the main game. It's also, like, one of the hardest levels in the entire game. Or at least it was RNG. You know, I think about it, that's really weird. Why does that exist? I guess I just, like, wanted a minigame, but why bowling? Like, bowling's not very good. It's just bowling. Puzzles also exist, but I also have so much of Plant Puzzle. I don't like quest levels either. I don't know. Even like Plant Quest, actually, no. At least then you're still like using actual plans. But I also forgot that quest exists because it's awful. I don't know. I think that every single gimmick quest Eclipse has is generally not good. Oh no, it's a double wave. Oh no, how dangerous. Let's just use Spikeweed, which just kills everything anyways. I guess like mindset also exists. I don't know. I just never really thought about the fact they exist as quests. That's weird. I don't know. I guess it's just kind of like, yeah. So, Spikeweed is broken in general. Spikeweed is unironically one of just the best default plants in the game. I can actually no, I should play something like one more Spikeweed. There we go. I have nothing I can do. But yeah, Spikeweed is like just generally really good. Yeah. I don't know, I think like just there's a lot of like weird gimmick quests. I don't know, I don't know if I like them. Most of them don't end up being very good levels. Like, nobody really likes bowling. Everybody just complains about it. It took me ages to beat the bowling. PvZ level, mod included, instant mixing play tested. F49 on original release. And the initial play for that level just immediately stolen the thing. Shuttle has also just not been play tested, but I don't know, maybe it has been playtested, it's just playtested lately. 49 Eclipse is just way more obvious to me. Like, the dialogue says to leave the child guard alone, but leaving the child guard alone is the worst possible idea because they just get stolen. I don't think I know how that level actually plays. As well as just like, I love just to get a little being weird, like, I don't know, 49 just feels like a most non-tested level I've played. Maybe 47 as well. 47 feels like the solution to that level's just like thought above and talked about once. If that makes sense? It's like the kind of thing where it's like, oh no, I'm an idiot, I don't get the solution in the testing, kind of thing. Instead of like, okay, nobody gets the solution, I should probably change the level. Okay, 5p, I'm not getting... 5p is the first heater. Cool. I actually forgot that Pepperpot wasn't the first fire heater. To be honest, most of our Seas Part 2 is not tested at all. Like, 1410 is, like, way easier than 14.8 for, like, no reason, and I don't know why. It doesn't really have anything going for it, except for you have to, like, double instances. Even though you don't really need to. Okay, moving on. No, these more than 15 plants? Okay. I guess 5p will do. I mean, we usually use 5p, it's a pretty solid plant. Yeah. In a non-Chinese mod, it's definitely Pirates Part 2. In Chinese mods, most levels don't feel like it tested. I mean, maybe there's a few levels I can think of. Maybe like a little Fallen doesn't feel probably tested to me sometimes. 10 versus Bong Choi. Yeah, it was. I don't care though. It doesn't really matter. Because I don't know, it's like not really a relevant ability in general. I'll go for Potato Man just in case. I thought it was weird there's only one Bong Choi here, but I don't care very much. It's just a normal level for the most part. There's all normal levels in this world. Just almost all levels in most worlds, really. It's actually kind of why. I know I do like think about a lot about why Alpha doesn't really work for a lot of people, and I always just think it's kind of that Alpha tends to make every level unique, and I think that's definitely a flaw as opposed to a strength. I don't know, I've always just kind of been thinking about that, because I always find it a really important thing about it. I'm the only one who really cares, though. And it's probably just because of my obsession and thinking of what I do. I really want to do my video essay stuff, and Alpha is a gold mine for that stuff. I don't really have to think too hard about it, and it's generally just easy to come up with decent solutions and interesting concepts, which also stuff I know about, if that makes any sense. Okay, now I'm gonna go, yeah. Give her an up. Bonk. Okay. There's two reasons I hate it. I do think that making every level unique was what caused a lot of the design to really go down. Because when you make every level unique, you can end up with some like the weirdest gimmicks. Cough, cough, free 5, cough, cough. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, in general I think a lot of people tend to enjoy it when they don't play low mods. It feels on paper like every level should be unique, but in reality they really shouldn't. Unique levels make the game worse, more than anything better. Don't do anything good. Otherwise, I do feel like wasting's part of that. Yeah, everything unique, nothing is, and when something is unique, it's for the wrong reasons. Like, Alpha, like, even when you look at it objectively, base levels aren't very good. We'd always remember the good ones, because the levels which aren't good tend to be very forgettable. Does that make any sense? So because when something's unique, you always remember it favourably, because it's a unique level, it's something different. Meanwhile, in Alpha, every level's unique, so you look at levels actually being good, which are just not. True, every time I have some weird resistance is also just a very fun mechanic. I sure do love that too. I don't know. I kind of imagine now it's just kind of there because I could do it. I don't know why. Depending at this point in time, I think Goopity may be like someone obsessed with working on Ecclesiastes, to be honest. I don't know, just like some of the way they word some of the things and like the quotes is just weird to me, and kind of makes me think that. I don't know why. You're telling me the butter is like I think a few mods do. I'm not against the idea, but I don't know why you want to have if you have the Pelican in the first place, you can't even accept the fact it's weak to butter. Then again, I think the real reason I was dumb in the first place because the actual cited reason for Barrelhead existing was something immune to butter, which is so weird. I don't know why. There's like a lot of like weird things that like barrels used to be way better as an option. Yeah, barrels used to be a lot better as an option. Oh, I think Alpha do stuff right now. I think they do, but I don't know, it's just like a common idea. I see like a few mods coming. It's like a very normal idea, but I can see it happening a few times without much issue. Does that make any sense then? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why Barrelhead exists. Actually, I know why the game was rushed. Like, Gibby like said in a post, there are a lot of people working with them, which I do know is a thing, because I talked to some people which do actually work on that. But Barrelhead still exists, even though Barrelhead clearly did not have any artwork put into him. Well, apparently it has to be that, I don't know. Like, again, originally, barrels were going to be air barrels, but the reason given for not doing it was Toadstool? even though Toadstool, you can just not use. You can just, like, ban it if needs be. There's other worlds it can be in, it can work totally fine in, like, Prospect Caves. Because in Prospect Caves, there's a lot of things they can eat. Like dodos and, hunters, I believe, in all sweet. And just as well, just being a lot of imps everywhere, because of trogs and such. And weasel hoarders and all that. Just a lot of things in general. I actually think just... Okay, I'm shoveling sunflowers, they're just taking in too much damage. I never thought I'd ever be shoveling sunflowers, but there you go. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like, yeah. Like, always, it's like, the mods where they have, like, okay, we could put a bucket head on this, newspaper. Or, like, if they had, like, a bucket to a garg or something, yeah. I know exactly what you mean, and yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. Oh, dear. I know as well, like, the things don't have, like, the, like, shovel in the head of things as well. Oh, God, Barrelhead looks bad. I think we mock more of the Barrelhead a lot, though. There's, like, a lot of dumb things in Alpha, and that's just one of the easier mockable things. Part 2 in general is, like, a fairly low blow, though. I don't know. I don't know if that's just because the actual thing is just, like, bad. Or if it's just, like, it's a bit mean to go after it. PvZ1 mod style, PvZ2 mod, true. God, there's just a ton of dodos now. Oh, no. Am I just gonna lose mowers here? Because alliances are running out. Okay. Well, that sucks. Well. That'll just shoot it happen. These levels feel like... We actually almost feel like way more spammy in the levels. Nah, no, Part 2 is also way spammy. I guess it's just like more spammy compared to what came before. Even as wasn't even that much more spammy. Those levels are really spammy anyways. I just defend the middle lane and then I can just win and buy mows anyways. Yep, C1 5P, C2 Sunflower, C3 5P would have been play there. I just play by default. I always put down my somebody's up C1 in Prospect Caves because Prospect Caves. I'm used to not being able to defend. I think it was from like S10, I think, because that's like a strategy in S10, I believe. Oh well, looks like I have to replay this level. Oh no. Okay, I'll reset. Okay, moving on. Reset-o. Gurren's movement is the lowest of it, yeah. I'm so glad I got that. Like, the timing of Gurren's movement was so good. It's just fantastic, I love that. I'll be honest, if Gurren's movement was not at the specific time it wouldn't have blown up nearly to the point it did. Because that was just such a good timing. Oh dear. Oh no, I'm kidding about Gurren's movement, the mint video wouldn't exist. And that means that a lot of my subscriber base wouldn't exist, and that's interesting to really weird to think about. Good timing creeps 20, true. I don't know why that level suddenly became as much of a meme as it did. I guess most of my levels come memes at some point. I think it's because I'm very well known. Sounds like very egotistical, but you know. I think we're too playing 5% speed. There's just a series of like really dumb excuses and just stuff like that when you look into it. It's incredibly funny. Like playing things at 2 times like 75% speed is just stupid. Like the worst part was in the update they said they're going to nerf a ton of levels. They nerfed most levels by removing like 1 zombie. Which is just stupid, and like most cases, they don't even fix the problem for levels. But it's like add 1 plant food, and that's it. Like, it's to the point, you may as well just say you nerfed the entire game as opposed to anything else, right? How a good gaming chair. Yeah, I've only lost the gaming chair, and that's why I have to change the entire game. By removing 1 zombie from every level. At the final wave. Oh dear. It's very, very funny. I think it is just generally, though, always going to be that way. If you look closely at a lot of the stuff, if you look closely at a lot of stuff in Alpha in general, though, there's like a lot of cases where you can kind of see why they removed 1 zombie. But it doesn't change the fact that they decided to call out as a massive nerf to most levels in the game, and they change one zombie most of the time. Or like add one plant through to the end game, when most levels already jam plant through down from the end game. It's so weird. Yeah, 5d10, just removing all frost winds, doesn't change anything. I know why they changed it. I said that 510 sucks, there's only like 1 or 2 real viable strats. This doesn't change the fact that only 1 or 2 viable strats, because nobody knows the Icewind's gone. It just like randomly disappeared, and there's no reason for it. Like I've seen issue with like a lot of like vanilla levels as well, which have like levels set in like Frostbite Caves. They remove all Frostwind, but they never tell you they do, so they just always bring Frostwind anyways. It's just a stupid change. It's like how in Shallow, there's no level where I particularly go on my way to remove all of the cannibals and pirates. Because that's just stupid. Just an absolute waste of everything. Because like, if you remove anything from a level when the player's used to seeing it, they won't realise it's not there. Wait, just a 1-4 flag in 4-0 with like a column-4 flag line which just doesn't have any crosswind. That's incredibly funny. I can see what it technically is like get rid of Mo's usage, but that's still funny. Oh dear. But it's just a lot of funny things in general, to be honest. PvZ as a series is like not a very well designed series. Nobody knows how to design PvZ ball. Now granted, I do think Pocket actually did a pretty decent job, at least with the plans and zombie designs, to be honest. I never really talk about this a lot, but I do genuinely really like what they did with the level plants in vanilla. For at least like the main game, like the adventure and such. When you actually look at it, there's a lot of like really good designs. Like Celery Stalk is really good. It's a very interesting plan with a lot of very interesting capabilities and things. There was also like plain stupid stuff like Blover. Why did they give Blover viability? That just gave it the viability it did. It's Blover. It should not be able to one-shot everything on goddamn screen. Garlic and MT is so hilarious. Garlic, and just Garlic in general is hilarious. Yeah. I suppose I said all vanilla stuff, so I'm not talking about the original sets, so not things like Goopy or stuff like that. Then again, it's all kind of things like Shadow Shroom, which makes no sense. Fundamentally, Shadow Shroom makes literally no sense. Why on earth are you ever gonna use this ability? All I'm saying. Well, I said much more than that, but you know what I mean. Saying is cool. I'm actually gonna put down some more 5Ps, because good lord. But I have my son now, so I can pretty much afford to spam like Celery Stalk as well to clear things up. Got another Celery Stalker. Celery Stalker is just like really fun to use. That's probably not terrible actually. Okay. I want Earth to manage this. I guess I can stall for Squash. It's like probably the only way I can save that lane, but I'm losing everything in that lane. And it's all a million dodos, so I don't know. Can this Celery Stalk kill all the dodos? No, it cannot. Okay. Well, there you go. I just don't have anything heavier than 5 here right now. I really should be running like I'm having to just like potato mine like wipes these potato mine like twice, so I probably should have brought a second potato mine. Like a heavy attacker like Melon or something. Ah well. Hindsight's hindsight. That lane 2 is looking terrible as well. I don't know if it's a GG. I think I'm still like in a pretty good position to just lose outright here. Because this is completely ludicrous right now. It depends on what shows up next. Maybe I can... Oh, wait. No. I guess putting that down quickly so I can stall for a bit and then I can, like, squash. Okay. I think I might have won here. Maybe. Okay, I think I can win this. I think. Celery should clear up most of that. That does not clear up nearly enough. I might be low. Might be dead here. Yeah, I'm dead here, I think. I can't stop both these lanes. God damn it. Okay. I am good at this game, guys. Don't worry. I'm very, very skilled. Very, 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 very good. I think I'm just going to have to do like 2 columns of 5Ps and like... I think of 5Ps then mount pull, just so I can deal damage constantly. I really should just not be relying on that 350 plan for my DPS. That's totally my fault. Okay, moving on. Third time's a charm. Oh boy. Also, I put myself out the wrong column. God damn it. I'm my worst own worst enemy, I swear to God. Way to improve mint and Ecclese. I think I'd remove the currency entirely and move all the rewards to other places. The issue with mints right now is that just in general they don't serve a good purpose. They don't have a good enough source, they don't have enough sinks, they don't have any form of actual like rationale for being existing in the first place. Beyond the fact they wanted to add mini plants, but I think it's better way to add mini plants. For mini plants, I said this before, but I do it like an achievement system. So that if you beat like the entire of the adventure, you get mini P. If you beat all the mini games, you get sunflower. If you kill like 100,000 zombies, you get mini potato mine and so forth. Beat all the adventure extra levels, you get a snow P. Snow P, that's how you do that. I think that's how you do that. I'm really not sure about how effective that will be, but I do think it's probably a much better system than it is right now, where getting mini plans just doesn't really do anything for you. Like, it makes them more of like a trophy plant as opposed to what they were before, which I think just makes them much more interesting and much more dynamic as a mechanic. Because then would say you don't have to worry about them not being very smart as an option to use, right? If I were to keep mints as they are and were to remove them, add more things, maybe like I make it so you can actually buy mini plants packets like randomly with mints maybe, so like the chance to get them isn't like the only way to get them. So you can actually just save your mints to get those packs, so it's not like incredibly stupid trying to get them. Because I think that's probably not a terrible idea. Then and maybe off phase to get them. Maybe like make Yeti's actually possible to show up in normal levels entirely, or like make Treasure Yeti as its own thing show up, which drops Treasure Yetis in their own show up as well, which on some random levels and such, so you get the encouragement to replay them. Even though I don't think that's necessarily a great idea, because most levels in Alpha are terrible to play twice, but, you know. I think it kind of goes for what Alpha's trying to go for. That makes sense. Though I'd rather just remove them entirely, I don't think they have a place. Again, I think I'm manipulative garbage, so... I don't think they don't exactly have much of a positive view on them. What game are you playing in my half time? I'd play a few. Right now it's mostly Elden Ring, but in my half time I've been playing Patrick's Parabox, which is a really fun puzzle game. I really do like that game. I also decided to play like games like Minecraft as well in my own time. I do really miss playing Create Mod. I really want to play that again. I love it. It's my favorite mod of all time. I love it. But beyond that, not really much. When I play games generally in my own time, I generally tend to play more casual things. I'm a fairly relaxed person, so it's just like more chill stuff, so I enjoy things like Parabox. Elden Ring is like the one exception, but Elden Ring is basically just a really good game in general. I try to avoid playing games too much. I try to do, in my own moment of time, I try to do more work stuff, because I have to do a lot of work these days. There's a lot of things I have to do. But that's fine, that's why I have time. Oh yeah, Rogue Legacy 2 is also a game I played a lot. I haven't played the game for a while. I'm got stuck at the boss, so I'm just kind of doing other stuff for now. Well, I don't know original. I don't know what they're doing mints. I don't know, mints in general I just don't like the idea of. I don't think a third currency is really necessary. Because we don't really have any options for a third currency to even be, do we? Like, what does third currency be? What does third currency do half the time? Like, just exist? Who needs your currency? It doesn't do anything. I feel like most of the time when you get a third currency, it's just for the sake of having a third currency. Because you'd be 10 time lowest 10 minutes and cost some minutes each. It's just that's like costume tickets at that point, which doesn't really do anything. No, I don't like the idea. I think generally mints can just be tied to gems and you can be fine. Or you can just like cut time to coins as well, because like that most mods do that, and that's totally fine because coins don't have a use most of the time. Like the only reason Nicholas really can get away with having like both gems and coins is that because tiers exist, so coins have a good use. Coins do nothing other than tiers, but the tiers are such a big mechanic that they kind of get away with it. I don't know. I've always been like a very minimalist person. If there's no reason for something, it should not be in the game. I always go for that way first. So that's kind of why. That's like why a lot of like shell design the way it is, redacted rather than. I don't just add things for the sake of adding things. I add things when I think they're necessary. Anyways, I'm clearly this. Anyways, I think I'm just not getting. I think I'm clearly mucked everything. Yeah. So like at a certain point, coins just become worthless, despite being the most lucrative currency and probably the most important currency you get valuable. I think, because the thing is with coins is that coins is basically the best way to reward a player for just playing in general. Gems you get really sparingly, and so the long levels don't get rewarded that way. You're not going to get more than one gem per level, basically. But you're probably going to get more than one coin per level. Makes any sense. Okay, well, everything collapsing right now, so that's fun. I just have not had the sun to place down nearly as much stuff as I'd like to. But, you know, I'm not in a terrible spot right now. I can still win. I think it's like a last wave anyways, so I can just kind of stall to win. Then again, it's a column 2 storm right now. Where's the next wave? I don't know. Where is this wave? Okay, cool. How on earth do I kill this stuff? This. This wave here is installed. Okay. Do that. That's that one lane sorted. Now I need to stall this lane. I think I've lost this again. Not good this level. It's back up each world, which is dumb. Yeah, what? Wait, really? I mean, that kind of makes sense. I can see why they're doing it, but that's still really weird. Okay, yeah, I need to reset. I'm just not playing this level well. Fair enough. I've heard a lot of made by original. I might stream at Mod Next, to be honest, if I do get streaming done here. I don't think I'll ever get Lunatic done, because I'm not really doing a great job of it, but yeah. I think if I do have time, I could... Do have time... Original seems like an interesting mod to, you know, stream. I don't know. I tend to think about streaming a lot, because... In my head, I stream like the Chinese mods and things like this, where they don't really make. Okay, I'm just saying this all. I keep putting my sunflower at the back because I'm just used to that's how you play Frostbite Caves. Ah, fair enough. Oh, so power pinch is there. Okay, interesting idea. I mean, it makes sense. I can't see why we do it. Putting like extra content behind currency you can get naturally does actually do something there. The issue just is, I guess, in like the overall game. If you have like other use for coins, then that becomes iffy. And you can absolutely waste your coins, and I think it's just like you need to probably have like less section of those in the main game. Like maybe you do that stuff for like free world for like I don't know, like a Big Wave Beach, Jurassic March, Neon Mixtape Tour, and Monday you can like spend coins to access them kind of thing instead, and like the rest of the levels are accessible normally. Maybe that's the way to make a system work. I don't know. I think it is. I don't think anybody else does, but I do think it is. I think it's like a merit system way to buy access to more levels, because I do think it's an interesting way to get progression, which is important. Especially in like an non-linear mod, the ability to buy places with coins that actually allows you a lot of opportunities, but also just allows you to have meaningful choices. Okay, I'm gonna just use a little time to stall out. Okay. Okay. Now this time, I'm not rushing any melons. I'm gonna take my time putting down melons. Because that screwed me over so badly last time. That's not even a joke, it just completely screwed me. Anyways. I'm gonna go squash here, I think. Okay, squash you. Yeah, hit mushroom here. I should probably put a stripe here, actually. Okay. But yeah. I think it's a decent idea. I think in general with the generally we just see more ways being used progression in a more interesting way. I do think progression is not too important. I do think that it is something a lot of people do tend to pay a lot of attention to in terms of like when people look at the mods to see how unique they are. It's always a good idea to start trying to find ways to shovel it up a bit. That's my thought on it though. Yeah. See, I don't know if this level's actually hard, actually. I think it was while I've been playing this. I don't think it was hard, I'm just, like, playing this level really badly and really stupidly. I don't know if I am. I don't know which one is the case here. Okay. Let's go shot. I haven't decided that. Because, like, I don't know if I'm just, like, playing really badly by, like, every single run, or if this level actually is pretty difficult. Because it feels like it's, like, the only shot so far that has, like, any real ground to it. I guess you probably just do like a potato spam here. Actually, no, you absolutely cannot. There's too much ice wind. Way too much ice wind. Yeah, no. No, even tearing would just not do anything. I mean, do spam X spams only missing the next one, so yeah, it does. I don't know, maybe it is actually hard. I don't know. I might be being myself here and saying I'm just an idiot, when I'm not really an idiot. This level is actually just pretty difficult. I don't know. You do just have like a lot of zombies here, and I don't really have a whole lot of options to really deal with them. It does seem like you kind of pushed into melon a bit, though. If I can actually just get one more melon, I think pretty sure I'm just done with this level. Nah, not literally. This is like a bunch of things here that could be a problem. We're just gonna eat that sunflower. Okay. Well, screw you, Hunter. I'd much rather you shoot. Okay. Well, now you're shooting that. It doesn't do anything for you. Oh, no, it does. Okay. It's not just Hunter group. It's just a ton of hunters here. Hunter spam is actually really annoying, especially in like something like Lease, because they just start a clog up at the back, and you just cannot deal with them. And there's like a massive swarm at the back. You just be shielding everything. It's like the only real threat Hunters pose in the Frostbite case, and it's incredibly annoying. But again, I suppose like I am have to put like 5 pieces at the front because of them, so they're doing something right. GT Spam is even worse. Oh, I hate just GT Hunter as well. GT Hunter to me just doesn't work as an idea because it just becomes... It has the same issue except it's just like now applying everywhere, so you don't even need a ton of hunters before the entire field just goes annoying. I don't know, I don't know, I think like GT is in general has a lot of like really questionable zombies. GT Hunter is one. GT MC is also a really bad zombie. I do not like that zombie at all. That zombie is also back. Fun. But yeah. Otherwise, I don't know what else is bad. I don't like Turkish Skull either. I think Turkish Skull is really annoying. You can't really stop it, and it just completely destroys you half the time. Because just like it's way too fast. Hollowhead's annoying, but I don't think Hollowhead's that bad. I think it's way worse than Hollowhead. Yeah, Shadow Weasel's annoying, actually. Yeah, not Shadow Weasels, Underground Weasels. But chickens are the same, so I don't really quibble too much. Shadow Weasels are more funny, though, so yeah. G-Weasel's a cliche chicken, yeah. I know why they went that decision, because it's kind of like a lot of like GT is like the other side of the Cleese. Because, as I've said, since literally the time GT released, GT is just a version of the Cleese. Now it's reverse. Because now everybody calls the Cleese GT2, even though both models have been very similar for a very long time. Go figure, I'm always right, haha. But yeah. I'm gonna hypnotize you. Okay. I don't know, I think like all zombies and just that GT2 are bad, yeah. I said that before, but I'm gonna say it again because that's the main point here. What zombies in GT are like even that good? Which ones even like fighting? Because I can't think of any really. Like, GT Hollowhead is not great, Rock Puncher is basically useless. Because it's not very dangerous. It can be dangerous if it's like closer, but even if it's more like rough guy or something, it's still just like something really low HP for us and just becomes a bit of an annoying when spammed. Bit annoying when spammed, and that's it. Doesn't really do anything. Why not originally an Eclipse thing or GT thing? It was an Eclipse thing, but both mods do it. Though in GT is actually way more relevant, so you know, there is that to consider. Because in Eclipse, the ability to actually do so is actually entirely useless. Well, Infinite is actually a decent wall in GT. Because it's GT and no goddamn Eclipse, where zombies are spammed you from every goddamn 10 seconds, but it is a decent wall now. I remember using it actually a lot. Like, actually I remember using like Infinite originally as a stall a decent chunk, and that was alright. Anyways, finally C-slot. We finally get everything we need. We beat this goddamn level. I forgot about the stream here. Don't worry, we just spent the entire time doing goddamn 5-5. GT Rock Puncher is just a stupid zombie, I don't like him. I think Importer is also just generally just very meh zombie. It's easy to make, but it doesn't really do anything now, does it? Okay, now it's time for the most generic level in the game. Yeah, 5 was hard because it took us ages to get away from using actual strats. You can probably like go back and watch that if you want. You're actually curious how the hell that happened. Anyways, bad level. But this is just the worst level in the Cleese alpha, beta, whatever. Not account, that's it. Oh yeah, GT Rally, yeah. I don't know why it has that. I feel like even in GT you don't really use a bucket ever because you just one-shot buckets anyways. It's instant meta half the time. Perhaps it could be hellish. I mean, to be fair, this level is like used to be the most generic level in the Cleese. By a lot. I don't know why this level exists. It's all I remember specifically because it's just so painfully generic, and I don't know why it exists. Nice in DNS it, yeah. Even in DA, that's not great, is it? Because you still have to worry about everything else. Gee, realize it's low for some reason. Really? It's like one of the worst conveyors in the Cleese. It does nothing. Huh. How odd. There has to be a story behind that. Yeah. I think like Mangan is alright in some cases. There's some mods where I do remember having never originally the shell was planned and would be useful in there. Get fire stop during this cold token. I don't particularly mind. It's generally a decent gimmick. You have to remember here that both plants have a pretty still fire rate, so you actually do have a decent period of time where you actually can like chill, even with that inclined. Give it 10-10. What? 5-6 isn't even hard level. How do you lose a 5-6? What? It's the easiest level. It's just super generic. What? What? Why do you guys like trash levels? What? I was also Moa. Anyways. It's just like the most spammed one conveyor in the game. It doesn't do anything. Why? If you're losing a storm chase, that's your own fault. This level's like the easiest level in the game. Except Goku's been crap. You have like goddamn Snapdragon, one of the best DPS plants in the goddamn game. Why are you losing? Good lord. Oh dear. I don't know, I just think this level's like awful. I don't think this level's any relevance at all to anybody. I remember this level because it's generic and not a good level. I guess it's a kind of fun as just a spam to win level because there's a lot of like flashy lights and just everything goes everywhere, so it's a bit chaotic. But it is just spam to win and there's no tricky, it's just spam. How do you take 50 minutes to go that 24 free? I did it level first try. We're just not using hot date. I'll be honest, I don't mind Goddamn. I don't mind guard collection too much, because for the most part, this level is easy anyways. Like, you're not losing on this level anyways, and it just adds a bit of a chaos where you just don't know if the guard's going to show up and how many show up. It feels kind of like a PvZ1 conveyor, if you know what I mean. How's he got date? Well, you suck then. I did all first try. How do you lose? Cringe. Cringe. Anyways. This level's... I don't know. This level's just always fucking generic to me. I guess it works very well as like a generic like PvZ1 conveyor. Maybe I sucked at it. No, I just took him over immediately, so I just don't care. I think what you're doing, because I feel like it's a very easy mistake to make, is you don't put Snapdragons either call Snapdragons. You should absolutely be doing it. There's no reason not to. Although I'm actually out of Snapdragons at this point, so who knows. When can I stop the difference? That, or the fact that I just go around you, I guess, I don't know. Maybe just playing is still bad, who knows. I really don't know, to be honest. This level's never been a challenge. It still is just spam to win. I feel like it was a bit rough, but I've got so many plans at this point in the field that I can't really die, can I? Like, this column here is dangerous, but I could just, like, leave it to be. Okay. Well, I pretty much won anyways. The game's lagging so badly. Miles, why do you spam so many zombies? The game is not happy. Why? Okay, I mean, I'm probably just not going to do S9. I don't care much about getting Aki, to be honest. I was level 1. I mean, it doesn't. Again, this spot, but that was just a flyable. But God, my computer was lagging because of it. And that computer's actually pretty good too. It's like got some pretty good solid stuff on it. It's not a bad PC at all. It's just like still lagging here because this is obscene. This isn't survival. True. Oh dear. Anyways, we win. We only lost one more too. Easy conveyor. You can't make it a little hard. Okay, Pepperful tier, next go. Yeah, S6 is S5 is really spammy in general. It makes sense because you get Cold Snapdragon and Snapdragon, both which are very, very good AoE plans. And you got Chill, Rudderbagger, and all that crap going on for you. Makes sense. It's very awesome Emerald, to be honest. It's very like X10-y conveyor. Okay, that would be S9 then, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay. Cool. I'm going to 5-7. Okay, well, I'll probably get this well done by today, I think. Maybe, if I'm lucky. Purple I'm going to use because I like purple more than 5p. Okay, whenever Nabucco Beach 4 took me 19 minutes to first try. So that wasn't the first lag I've seen. Oh no! That does not bode well. At all. I'm gonna go for something interesting, I guess. I'll go for Snapdragon. Snapdragon's interesting, but the threat here kind of require that. Pretty much. I just did it a few times because I was experimenting while when people to show up. That was about it. No, every other level was really an issue. I think I've been lost any other level. I don't know. Nothing else really damn challenging because it's just easy levels. 5-2 was annoying, and I hadn't heard after that, but that's about it. Was it 5-2? I think it was 5-2. Yeah, 5-2. Oh, didn't mean to press that. It's Fog, okay. Fog is interesting. I don't like Fog very much. I don't know. I can see why it exists, but I don't like the gimmick. Bit annoying. Fog also just going to be laggy. There's ways you can do lag without Fog without lag, but you need to add the doll up of that, I think. No person's bread, okay. I don't know. I'm not going to go into like the lagginess of visual gimmicks. I don't think it's free. Think visual gimmicks are too important. Oh, oh no. I saw that. I saw that truck. I know what's happening. Oh no. Well, let's see how this goes. It's just to get some start things up. It should be fine, I think. There's not really anything here that's too dangerous. I'll stop right here. And watch this lane. But I'll be jalapenoing the top lane, I think. Because that's more dangerous than anything else. When you thought about balance, true. True. How many? Is many fall of one that is like God, I'm like isomancy. I can't remember it is or not, but I think it is. That level's so stupid. Have you ever been in Cleese level? I don't actually. I haven't been in Cleese level. I've never been bothered to. I've never been like the triad person who's tried to understand everything because that level's not really meant to be in the first place. But I don't like survival just because of time. Yeah, God. How many quests are so bad? To this day, I think the ice quest, the mini plant quest, is probably one of the worst quests I've ever seen in any mod ever. Like, and I've seen the goddamn unused plant quest. That quest is terrible. By every stretch of the imagination. It is awful. And I do think that was worse. I'll put this here. I needed to help in our top lane. I can wait. I think I have enough time. Okay, I'm gonna go put a potato mine here. I think that's probably the play here. I'm gonna actually put a subdrain here as well. Ah, for God's sake, you lost the other one. Why? Okay. Burrow, totally didn't seal. True, true. I'll be honest, I don't think the ability for Trog to carry any special is at all a unique ability for Trog across the entire mod. I like Shelf, I think it's a few fun levels with it. I do really like MA6 a lot still. I think you would Tiver 20 some days. Okay. I'm gonna have to reset this level, I think. I don't think Snapdragon's doing nearly enough. I need something cheaper. I'll go for... I can go for Freebie. Freebie good work. Freebie can just apply general damage to the board, which is probably the smart move here. And just bring the Resences, just in case. Trog every wave is funny. Trog every wave is mean. I don't like Trog very much. Trog is like the most dangerous at Frostbite space special. Oh no, we're in space. No. It's a very, very dangerous special in general. Anyway, so first wave I can just like use Jalapeno for. That means I can get rid of some of these his Trogs here. Let's contest here quickly. I actually might go for that. I don't know. Okay then, so I want Jalapeno this lane. I'm gonna go Jalapeno this lane, and squash the top lane. Okay. I'm gonna put him to some free Ps. I want to make a Frostbite Cave the first special introduced. He still is. Oh no. But okay, doing that's actually not really mind too much actually. Here's the thing with Trog, which I think does make me mind when it's introduced earlier than usual. It's Trog. It's a very, it's like adds a lot to the levels it's in. It generally does actually, it is generally one of the best specials in the entire game. Frankly, I actually really do like them. So I really don't mind being early because it does mean you can get more interesting levels out of a bat quicker. Though he is still the most dangerous special in Frostbite Cave. Most by virtue of no other special being particularly dangerous, but you know, it always counts. Okay, squash all that. I think we need another. Okay, I'm gonna help you on this line. I'm just trying to get the frostbite case. The icebox under control. If the icebox go out of control, then I do just lose. Dodo's on level 1, Weasel on level 2. Why are you doing Weasel first? Weasel's not very good. Weasel should be one of the layer specials. Because Weasel doesn't add anything. But that's actually my opinion of what special we introduced last, by the way. The special that offers the least to levels by itself should be introduced last because we can have more interesting levels built around them. Okay. Weasel have 5 from head survived there. Weasel in there strong. That doesn't mean crap. A special can be incredibly weak, but you still don't introduce it first because, well, then you got nothing doing for you, do you? You have no good level to make from it. It's why as well I think the special it probably could be like Hunter instead of Dodo and be totally fine. Because Dodo does nothing and Hunter does something technically. Yeah, most of Frostbite Cave specials do literally nothing actually, do they? Like, what does Dodo do? I don't know. Most dangerous specials should be probably sooner because that means you can get more interesting levels. It's why, like, it's why I also don't think that Snorkel first is not a bad idea, because Snorkel is interesting most of the time. I don't know. Zombie special order should be dictated by what makes the best levels rather than anything else. I don't think difficulty progression is nearly as important. Because frankly, a lot of games will introduce lots of dangerous threats very, very later on, just for variety's sake. Like, Doom Eternal has some, like, the strongest enemies in the game introduced incredibly late before, so they're not even a threat anymore. But that's not the point, because they're still interesting there. Like, hell, to like a second to last level, a new enemy type, which is like the least dangerous enemy in the entire game, shows up. Which is probably just an actual benefit to you. But it shows up so late, but mechanically they make sense to show up so late, because at that point in the game, they offer more than anywhere else in the game, because you're in your lane game, you know what I mean. Maybe Shield and Fab 1 was smart. It's not a terrible idea. I mean, it's better than Jetpack. Jetpack is useless. Jetpack does not even offer anything to goddamn Far Future as a world. It just exists there so they have a cheaper special they can use. Okay. Trog. Spam. I'm done now. So yeah. Levels took a single try, but that's because I just picked Snapdragon instead of anything better. I feel like Freepy is like really, really good in Lunatic. Because you always can go for it and it'll always do incredibly well. I don't know. I think Shield's enough to carry a bunch of levels, even with like only Jetpack as your option. Like, if you can go for like Blossom Simp early as well, you're probably fine. Most mods do actually do the Shield Zombie first, then Blossom Imp, then like Shield and Robocon or something. Shield, Jetpack, then Robocon or whatever. I mean, Child does like, what was the order? Shield, Mechanic, Bot Swarm, 6 is Jetpack. Yeah. Then 6-7 is Cone, Comeback, then, yeah, that's it. Okay. There you go. Mechanic is still so good for Fusion. I'm sorry I became a bad idea. Anyway, hey look, it's a lot of it reappears in Alpha, just exactly the same, I'm pretty sure. How do I go about this? Helping Obviously Breakthrough by Grace will do doing that. What plant do I go for? Fire P probably best, because Fire P. Can just go through it. Maybe Pepple's actually better, so I can take over. Then maybe Melbolt? Melbolt for in the game? This level does have a lot of Gargs. Then again, does it really help against Gargs? Maybe not. Maybe Repeat of Bevan. Okay, I'll go with this. And I'll go for early game, so it'll be you two. Also, I think it's like all the normal plants that have been removed here. Okay. Very cool. I forgot about that, yeah. Alpha just has some weird making levels longer thing. I don't know why. I think in general, having these levels be shorter is just better for it. I guess I just don't have... I guess like they feel like a lot of these levels go on too long. Yeah. Free Pay is really good in PvZ1 as well. It's very, very good in general. It's a really strong plant. The issue is that PvZ1's also an incredibly easy game anyway, so you don't really need strong plants to beat it quickly. Or easily. Or reasonably. Long enough for more replayability, true. If there's more game to play, then you're playing the level longer, therefore it's more replayable. I'm gonna go put this here. Okay, a jalapeno. I'm gonna jalapeno this lane. Because I was originally gonna jalapeno the bottom lane, but I think that's actually a terrible idea. So would I. So I'm gonna go jalapeno the top lane when I feel necessary. Like now. Okay. Do I want to put this here? Yeah, I should. I really should. I need to get some damage down. Damage down stuff sooner rather than later. Okay. This here. Let's go down there. D syndrome. Longer levels, more replayability. Yeah, GT has some really long levels. I don't like them. I think GT has a lot of issues though, to be honest. GT in general just kind of suffers from being ecclescent, I guess, is the best way to describe it. Probably should have put the shriveled the sunflower and put it there. Oh well. I'm gonna go put a repeater on this lane next, I think. Yeah, I think it's probably the best call. Actually, I've lost that repeater, haven't I? God damn it. Okay. I was hoping to use jalapeno on Garg there, but I don't think I can use in Garga. A Jet 5 10 be like 6 slags. Yay! On the plus side, the game's coded so you can have flags that stupid, so that sure is a thing. I wonder if there's ever a plan to make a level that long. I know they have like 4 flag. I think I have like a 5 flagger in vanilla, but I don't know why. In my opinion, would play, but don't get whacked by Free Sandstorm. In my opinion, you wouldn't play. You probably wouldn't because it's still alpha. There's just not a lot now. There's not enough in alpha that's really good and worth coming back to. I feel there's like some decent levels here and there, but the world line's not there, and so a lot of these levels don't really stand alone because they're all just gimmicks, anyways. They're all mini games, so it doesn't really work for them. I don't know. Oh, okay, that guy's open now. I probably should be trying to kill him. That would be the smart move, I think. If I wait for you to get closer, then I can actually do more and can actually stop you throwing imps as well, which would be a pretty smart move, I think. Then we're just waiting for squash and I can easily kill you. Oh, actually, I'll maybe repeat and kill him. Yes, the repeat was about to kill him. Okay. Well, sucks to suck. Here's a 5 flagger. Here's vanilla. Vanilla is weird sometimes. I don't hate vanilla's weirdness. I think it actually has a bit of charm to it sometimes. However, I do not think it is necessarily healthy for the game. I think in general, having simpler ideas and more viewable gimmicks is what makes a game more reasonable. Like a 5 flagger should be longer than a 2 flagger when it's not vanilla. They don't get used to it. I'm gonna do that. That's not good, but whatever. Yeah, I think I might lose here. I don't think I have a play at all. Yeah, I don't. Okay, restart this. I think I'm gonna have to go for 5 minutes instead. That's 100% trigger though, so that's like 3 minutes. It does. I don't know why vanilla is such like comically long, so short trigger time. I mean, it's very noticeable, I guess. Like, I know when I was young, I actually didn't notice that the wave would trigger that way. I have a lot of dungeon testing. I wonder why. It's probably still too hard, but whatever. I'm going celery here. Celery seems alright. I don't like going only 5p, but they have like 5,000 special things. Where's more frozen gargs? Yeah, no, I can see why that was a problem. Gargantuas are pretty dangerous here because you don't really have much options against Gargantuas for a pretty solid while. Which line do I help you out first? Only plan to have one 4 flagger, by the way, and the rest are 3 flag last. I originally Shell's gonna have more 4 flaggers. I think with later on I will be more 4 flaggers. I just kind of try to avoid them most of the time. I think 4 flaggers have a bad habit of dragging on sometimes. I do think I still have a place though. I think a lot of people do overestimate how bad they can be. But I always believe that most levels have a place in time if you can figure it out, and generally you got a level in your hands. But there's all levels where having 4 flags do nothing. Here's what first is doing though. If you have like something like Shell, if you have like both dolls and Gargs on the same level, you kind of need to have 4 flags by virtue of just the normality and how that works. I'm gonna go jalapeno this lane. I think that lane is a pretty good call to jalapeno overall. because that lane's already handling itself, and I can probably just put down the 5p later, I'll be fine. Well, flaggers don't usually just get default type 2, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's some good ones, but then you see levels like 12.6 in Alpha. Which is awful. Like, there's nothing that level does that's interesting or good. It shares level, it literally just exists to exist. Which is absolutely not a compliment in any form. I'm gonna go put my sunflowers down. I should probably put you there at some point. I think that's a good point. I'm gonna help you now this lane. I wanna go just try to get rid of some of these ice blocks. That's the main goal. If I get rid of some of the ice blocks, then I can get rush to the end game and hopefully get some things done. Barrel, we're from 50, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, okay. I have like all this previously too. I don't think the flag length is my biggest issue. I think my biggest issue is more the fact that they just do not have a lot of good levels. But yeah, the whole barrel battle is like the. I don't know. The whole barrel battle is like just a good level. That's it. The name's even wrong. There's more than two barrels in this level. Why is it called that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it has cannonballs as well. Like, I knew that double barrel was a name already, but I didn't know cannonballs existed until I did that stream in the server. And because I just thought it was nothing yet, because I was like, double barrel, I knew something was up, and at least I could like expect something. What else 11 is like, if you want a good level from Vanilla. There's a bunch of good levels in Vanilla. The 1DA level with the puff streams is really, really iconic for a good reason. It's a pretty well-designed level by Vanilla standards, so good kudos to them for making a good level. But there's a lot of bad levels as well. Okay, second Garg's here. I don't have a stalling right now, so that's a problem. Oop. I'm actually gonna go put you there. That should do. That should definitely finish you. Fight that Garg off. The other one not so much, but you know, that's fine. I can probably just squash this and I'll kill both. Yep. Good. Good squash, good squash. Okay. Now to rebuild. The 812 is good as well. I don't know. But I don't know if that level's actually good if it's just because the only level does anything interesting. This is a shockingly minor wave for Lunatic. It's just one Garg and like a truck above. That's really minor. That is weird coming from it. That is really weird from Lunatic. Jesus Christ. Most spammy Lunatic level. Okay, moving on. I can put down more 5Ps, I guess. Do I? I probably should, just in case things go wrong. I can like 5P no lane if it needs to be. I'm gonna save it for now. Literally, well, that wave on God, true. It's fine now. I can imagine it's fine to be honest. I'm not complaining. This level has a very rough early game by default, so it's fine having a weaker wave sometimes. Well, I'm thinking we good spot. Yeah. Dynamic difficulty was a terrible idea. They implemented it horribly, and that really hurt a lot of vanilla at times. Good lord of. Okay. Can I... Okay, now things are looking a bit rougher. At least a bit rougher than it used to be. Okay. Celery saved the day, because celery is a godsend. Probably won over those 5Ps. Yeah, I think I've won. I don't think as much as I can throw. And it hasn't been able to throw much at me anyways. For a decent while. Plus celery is just godsend. Would have found any cool of a shovel right off in GMX will do like here. Who knows? I actually am what I was trying to do, was trying to get me levels in Alpha for the video, because I had to be levels in Alpha to try to get access to some of the S levels. I didn't get the S level, so I just had to like just get something else, because I just could not get it. Sure, but yeah. I was actually trying to beat 5-9, I actually could not beat it within reasonable time, so I'm probably out of practice. Okay, moving on. This level's basically done. But the 3 gags out. Fair enough. Wave 1 3 pandas to wave 2 3 trogs. That's a very interesting way to organize waves. Oh well. Level done. This level's pretty simple. Again, I just had to swap to 5P because 5P had better DPS to solve the level. Anyways. Stunion's a very, very nice plant. I'm glad to have you. Stunion's like probably one of the most useful plants in Eccles, in general. Amazing quality, I'm watching it. I don't know if the recording is like a really slow quality or something, to be honest. It's entirely plausible. I probably lost like 7,000 frames. Which is like, how did I lose that many frames? What happened? Oh, whatever. Anyways. I had to move it kind of along because it's something I hate. Like, it's like against the window, which is nice because I get to see outside a lot, but the sun is like completely annoying sometimes. Anyways. So it needs to be good, yeah. I don't know if Solia, so it's like my first best stop for a while. I'm not tearing Sunnian, by the way. I'm keeping Sunnian as is. Why tier Sunnian when I can just keep it as is and win? How do I do this level? I can do Bonk. No, I'll do Cyree. Cyree's been really helpful. I guess Repeater as well, just Repeater because generally, Peter in general is really strong in the game. Then Purple because my auxiliary attack. Mushroom, Stunnion, and Squash probably. I don't know if you can deal with Graves. Did he? I don't know. I don't know what the was in this level originally. I mean, it's not plausible. Level easy, but frustrating when you lose. Yeah, that's kind of my opinion on a lot of levels in Alpha, actually, in general. It's actually why, if you're in, like, a lot of people, like, when people start to complain to me things like, what is... Oh, yeah, things like Dragon Imps now, I think. Oh no. Anyways. I know I was, like, talking to... When I was doing, like, recording things and such. It's why I like pointless levels, because they just waste time. And that's it. They don't do anything. I'm gonna actually freeze you. Because I can actually stun you for a bit longer so I can get a little more extra stun. Okay. I can probably just do this now. So soon you'd have another set of free sunflowers in Agency 7. Oh no! That would be hell. I'm very glad that's not a thing. Yet. I think you just gave me an idea. I would not be surprised if it changed. I hope I did it for Trogs. Well, I hope you didn't, because I would be very, very annoyed if that was the case. That was the case. Sorry. Moving on. Okay. Really should have more DPS in these lanes. I just don't like having DPS in these lanes this level. I can use Celery. Celery is good enough. I probably should not have you there right now. Okay. First Trog. I have my Jalapeno ready, so I'm going to make sure these Dragon Imps die sooner rather than later. Okay, then I can Jalapeno whenever things get a bit closer. Okay. Second Trog here. Yup. I'm gonna jalapeno when I get to C for everything. C for 2 would be much better. Actually, no, because I need to warm it. So yeah, it'll do. Okay, I'm gonna go freeze you. I don't actually, why am I freezing you? I guess I'm saving sun. Maybe. I should probably start trying to chip away at this stuff. Actually, probably shouldn't be. That's actually a really terrible idea, actually. Whatever. Okay. So it'll be this. Okay, I need to go freeze this before it does anything stupid. Okay, now I want to go jalapeno this line because there's a dragon up here, which I can't really deal with at all. Okay, I only get put this here. Put this here. I'm going to get ready to just like throw something in front. Okay, that should be this level done for the most part then. There's still a bit more here. I'll see. I'll see. I'm gonna go put a pebble here, just to do some bit of warming. Sorry, BFC is just so much better than PS. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I honestly, I was actually as before. Verdo should be in the main levels. Celery should be in 410. I think that just makes sense. Because celery is just incredibly helpful so far. Is a plant where being resistant to freeze now is actually incredibly relevant and makes a lot of levels a lot easier. Maybe double wave. What's our double wave? I haven't been paying attention. I'm like very much not paying attention here, which is probably a bad thing. I'm too focused on like keeping my things done. My defense, nice. This is a pretty looking defense. Certain beta FC, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm thinking up to date. Okay. So this level's basically done now, I think. I don't think this level's gonna catch me off guard. Freeze that. Freeze you. Gather coins. I'm just gonna spam 3Ps, I guess, for a bit. I should probably save a bit of sun, for instance. Nah. So far things looking good. I don't see this level's going terribly. This is a pretty simple level. Freeze, all that. Okay, I think everything's clear now. Oh, because I can have levels up for difficult, fair enough. To be fair, this repeating C1, C5. To be fair, I actually don't think it's actually nearly as bad as people tend to think it is. It's definitely a waste of damage, but in this case, I don't really have space, so it's more important to have pebbles here, so I made off some DPS that covers the other lanes. I can see like having double wave just because the level gets harder. To be fair, I'm totally fine with double wave being used more. I don't mind very much, it's logical to me. Okay, then our final level is one of my least favorite levels in the game, Shovelboard. Oh no. Let's see how this goes. Right. Okay, let's see how this will go. There's a Weedle Hoarder here, still. Should one of the version 2? Yes, but I don't care. Screw you. This level looks like it doesn't have any basics, which is not the case, but it looks a bit scary. At least initially. Lame. I'll be honest, after this level I'll be probably quitting stream anyways. I need a break. I want to beat this level before I leave, but I do think I want to get some shovel battle. sudden level name change for no reason. Okay, why not? I'm gonna go build a cup here. I'm gonna go send you now. Why not? Oh, the second one. Okay, good thing I send you. Actually, can I just squash one of these without wasting reproduction, I think? Yeah, okay. Makes it a bit easier. Wheelhold intro, no way. True. I don't think. Why was like Wheelhold in this level, anyways? Here, I don't know why. Come up. Okay. Okay. The girl doesn't show up soon, so that's something I need to keep an eye on. Okay, put another some more 5Ps down, I think. And more celeries, because celery is just godsend. I feel bad because I use celery like most levels. I don't like using Templars over and over again, but celery just feels like it's just way too good to pass up here, I think. Lucky no weasel spawned in wave lane 2. Yeah, if that happened, I would have lost the Moa for free. On the event though, it's still a Moa, so I don't care too much, but still, it's nice keeping it all for now. Okay, this is a bit spammy. Okay. I'm going to have helping us to go here. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to go up this. Okay. I shouldn't be fine. Our top lane should be... I think I still have a top lane for long enough here. I think the top lane should be fine. If a choke in the middle lane is going to be a problem. I can stun and wait for something to get there for now. Okay, I think I might just try to time it up so I can use helping on both. But I think the guy will actually die before then, so just helping on it anyways. Okay, I need to squash those. Helping of this and everything in this lane. Okay, I think the ball's under control. Your first flag is probably the dangerous part of this level so far. I think it probably will remain to be, probably. Thankfully, they've just got like everything have insta, so it doesn't matter how high level it is. I can just insta spam it. It didn't help that the Garg should show up at the same time as the first flag, but I think that's probably what actually was the main threat there. Because very unfortunate timing. That second Garg? Yes, the second Garg. Okay. I have to keep up the pressure then. I'm gonna have to keep something Onion on you. Okay, well, we've got some clout. Keep out of control. I think I can wait on you to die as a Garg. I can just here as well, just to do that. Yeah, I was right. I had to recall. I did not kill you at all the same time, but I think I probably will kill you very soon. Yeah. Okay. You're definitely dead. Got it. Right. I think I've stabilized mostly. The second wave is second flag is coming, but I should be fine. Okay, I'm going to freeze the Garg down there. I'm going to try to deal with the Garg on top. So I think here I do actually just want to do that. That's not a good sign. And it's got the wrong one. That's a problem. Yeah, I think I might be losing at middle lane here. Ironically enough, because of the trucks. The worst part is that I can't even get rid of them yet. Because I can't really get rid... Because the ice blocks don't die from it. So I guess spam more on at one row. Okay. Okay, I am very cautious of the fact that I am probably going to die at middle lane. I think I might be my death. I can survive for a bit longer. Okay, that's upsetting. I literally have no space. Okay. Okay, that's that sorted. You're kidding me. Immediately. Okay, that's a problem. Yeah, I think I've lost here. Oh well. I'm thinking I need cherry bomb as well. Yep, that went well. Time to go now, see ya. Okay, see you, DJ. I'm going to replace Mill and Pult with cherry bomb, I think. Just so I have another insta. Having another insta should hopefully just clear up most of this. Here's the thing, the first leg was still way harder than anything else. Okay, see you two, bye, Bob. I should probably put one down here. And I'm gonna go put down celery here. How do I do this? Okay. I think here I do that. I think that's the right play. Both of those are in the celery lane, so that makes the early game here a bit better. Terrible one of those. And do I help you with this? Yes. That makes it a bit easier in the future. I'm gonna go stunning you, so I don't have to deal with weasels. No, sorry, Celery is really good for the other game here, so I'm gonna keep using him. The guy's gonna show up soon. Especially it's in about 4, I think, but I think I'm fine either. Okay, both of those pull on the wrong lines. Okay, cool. Wonderful. I really do need that. Okay. Is there ice wind this level? I don't even know. Either water thing, 5p probably the best pick here. Okay. I'm gonna go stun you. No, I'm gonna go with this. This is for this to play. Just answer vote and two at the same time. Okay, first wave is coming up. I can just cycle into here, I think. Actually, okay, fair enough. I was looking at this level, I noticed it had no Icewind because we were talking about having no Icewind in FC levels before. I probably want to abuse that because I think it's very, very hard to notice that. I only noticed it because I was specifically looking for the fact there was no Icewind. You know. Good to know that was an option. So I'm going to use something else other than 5p if I really want to, but I think 5p is good anyways. I'm gonna go for that. And freeze those. Actually, probably just go. Okay, helping this. Okay, back goes to that lane. Middle lane is having Trog. I can probably just squash and forget for now. Okay, yeah, squash and forget. Squash and forget. I failed to squash and forget. Okay, that. I think Celery's main DPS here. Oh, for God's sake, it's small. Really, you're hammering out. That thing is really being hammered down right now. I'm gonna go immediately squash that because I know there's another guard coming. And I do immediately need to start getting that DPS done and sorted. I know that jazz. Are getting TikTok? I actually don't have TikTok, so I don't know. I don't think so. It'd be very weird if I was. Let's do nothing else, I don't know. Okay. No, I don't know, just... To be honest, I think hating a social media platform for like it being a social media platform is a bit stupid. I don't know. I think it's definitely some annoying stuff there, but it's fine. At least from my understanding of it, at least. I'm well aware that I haven't actually used it, so... I could be totally wrong, but it's even there. Is it rude to see him? Okay, so final waves coming up. I keep this going. There's two guards again. I can cherry bomb both of them. I cannot cherry bomb both of them. Okay, cherry bomb one. That's enough. That's not enough. Okay. Freeze that. I focus on the bomb guard for now, and then I can focus on the top guard later. Yikes. Oh, you like to see. What's the plan here? This lane, second lane is becoming a bit overwhelming. Okay, I can squash this. That'll clear up everything, I think. Yeah, that's cleared everything. Basically. This lane here can have a jalapeno, I think. Does a terrible placement for celery. Should place one forward. I can... Jalapeno this. Squash them all as well. Okay. Alright, okay. If I keep saying it, I'll be right. Right, okay, I think I'm fine for now. I'm not an immediate threat, I have everything under control. At least mostly under control. Stock has been improved, problem. Garg is getting closer than I thought it would. But closer does not mean it's actually going to do anything. Okay, well. And freeze. Okay, that will do. Okay. Well, one more down. Let's see if I can keep up with modes for at least a little bit longer. Okay. Well, that's good reasons for that. X10 is Lunatic X10 is awful. Well, it's awful. Shrivel Board is one of the hardest levels in the game, from as far as I'm concerned. It's one of the hardest levels in Part 1, at least. By a lot. Okay. Okay, I've got two modes left. 3 modes left. I can just defend 2 lanes, and I'm fine. Okay. Fortunately, it's Shrivel Board, so I don't know what's even on those lanes. I should be fine now, in theory. There's like 1.5 million guards in this one lane now. Okay. But yeah. I'm lucky the guards will show up on the bottom lane. Okay, one goes in top lane, I'll go freeze you. One guard gonna stand as well. Okay. Right. I think I do squash you. Okay, I think because I've got Stunning right now, I can just jalapeno you and I'll be fine, mostly. I'll put some flag here, just so I have a bit more some reduction in the future. If you survive, then I'm going to go freeze you, and I'm going to use squash on you. Okay. Okay, I think I should be fine. No, I may not be. Okay. This is a bit rough. Not exactly a great situation to be in. I guess I'm going to go squash Hunter, then have to send you the entire top there, I think. Is the right play. I think. Yeah. Okay, right. Okay, next play. I need to cherry bomb that, I think. Cherry bomb will also give me more sun, so that's probably my best play there. Okay. Play carefully. Don't offside all. Okay, there we go. Level beaten. Haha! Yay! That's how you beat that level. Oh dear. This is why into spam is OP. Whatever. Cleanup is difficult. Okay. I'm not doing Shuffling Revenge. No. Okay. I'm just gonna go here for the sake of being here. Kill. I'm going to... The heart's not so far, probably. I think I'm gonna go... Let's go to stream here, I think. Ow. Okay. At least this was the first hard level of many to go through. I need a rest. That was difficult. It only took me 2 tries, but god, that felt like we're a lot more. Oh dear. Look forward to 710. Oh no. Well, we're not doing that this stream. I think we're gonna close it here. Been a good stream. We've been recording for about like 2 and a bit hours, which is a pretty good time. I am exhausted, so yeah, I'm gonna call it quits. So yeah, subscribe, I guess. I don't know. I think everybody watching already has subscribed, but you know, it's nice, I guess. Listen, creeps, I'm gonna sign out because I need a rest.